Welcome back everyone, ladies and gents. Happy Friday. Hope you're enjoying your Friday so far, and no doubt you're going to enjoy the rest of your weekend. Time now for the last beer review for the Friday night. Pretty certain it will be. I don't think I'm going to touch me PD one. I don't think I will. It's definitely going to be the last one of the night. Let's just settle that. So yeah, got me old mate Beaker back. Anyone that's a regular to the channel knows he comes in and out. He was quite regular, but he'd taken a bit of a break. Obviously due to all this COVID, he's been social distancing with everyone, even me. But he's come back. Wanted to take part in another video, so here he is, my official beer taster. So yeah, let's get on with the next beer. This one was one that my wife got me for Christmas. It was part of a 3-pack that I think she picked up from Morrison's. And I'll be doing the other two actually. Doing the other two tomorrow, I think it is. Or it might be the... Yeah, I think I've got the other two coming up either tomorrow or over the weekend anyway. So, and yeah, there I am getting carried away. And so yeah, this one is from Quantock Brewery. And it's a bottle of their Titanium West Coast IPA, coming in at 5.1% in a 330ml bottle. I'm not sure exactly how much the box set thing was that she got me, but I think it was £7. 3 bottles and a glass with it, so yeah, pretty good value. This is a first for the channel. Never had anything from Quantock Brewery. I don't even know where they're from, so let's have a quick nosy. Taunton, so South Coast way, the old sort of down there, and what I say down there. What am I doing that? I've got my little map. I'm pointing out, you know. We know Somerset, innit? It's all that seed country, innit, and all that, innit. Anyway, let's shut the fucking hell up. I'm fucking going on here, aren't I? So yeah, 5.1%. Anyway, what do I think of the label? Yeah, I quite like that. Quite inoffensive, nothing too thingy, is it? Reminds me a little bit of the old sort of Brewdog style stuff, isn't it? So anyway, shut up, bud. There's a gold cap. Let's get this out of the bottle. See what we get. Isn't it, mate? Yes, let's get going, isn't it, Beaker? I'm expecting this to sort of be West Coast. I'm expecting it to be grapefruit, citrusy, very bitter, piney. But we'll see what we get out of it. We'll see what we get. I said first for the channel. This is never done anything by Quantock Brewery. First beer I've ever had from Quantock Brewery, so it should be quite interesting. Let's give that a tap. Well, it's only slightly hazy. It's not major hazy. I can see through that. There's quite a bit of carbonation going up, as you can see. We've got a finger of white on top. So let's dive in on the nose, see what we get. Very grapefruit, citrus, IPA. I'm not really getting that pine in the nose. Just smells like, really, for me, pretty much standard sort of IPA, really. Standard craft IPA, not traditional sort of thing. So, yeah, it smells alright. Doesn't smell inoffensive. Doesn't set the world alight. So, let's dive in and see what we get. Cheers, everyone. First thing I notice, although I never got that pine on the nose, I'm getting a bit of pine in the taste. I'm pretty certain I'm getting a bit of pine in there. Well, no, I don't know. There's sort of like a, I know, like the pine sort of taste isn't sweet, but I was kind of getting a sweetness in there that sort of reminded me of the pine. I wouldn't say I'm getting the pine in there. I'm pretty certain I'm not. Body's quite thin. It's typical sort of IPA sort of body to it. Very smooth in the mouth, nice mouthfeel, not too heavily carbonated. There's sort of like a sweet bready kind of taste in there. I think that's where I was getting confused. Sort of pine. I'm not getting the pine in there. There's sort of like a sweet breadiness to it. Grapefruit, citrus. And there's almost a sweet bitterness to it. I think that sweet sort of bready sort of taste is counteracting the bitterness. It sort of gives you that inkling that you're going to get this big hit of bitterness to it. Sort of there. But then it goes into a sweet, almost bready, malty sort of finish to it. As a West Coast IPA, for me, I mean, if it depends on how fussy you're going to be. If you're really into your West Coasts, you're expecting a big pine hit. I would say a much bigger grapefruit hit and a big bitterness. Now, I don't do, you know, a big West Coast IPA with big bitterness. Aren't my sort of things. But I do like this. So maybe to some of the purists, this might not cut it as a West Coast type IPA. Oh, excuse me. But I've got to admit, I do like it. I do like it. I wouldn't necessarily go West Coast. I would just call this an IPA for me. Just a nice drinkable IPA. Grapefruit bitter, that sort of hoppy sort of taste as well. You're getting the hop on the nose thinking about it. I always forget about the hops. I'm just so used to reviewing, it's always about the grapefruit and all this, that. But obviously that's all brought in with the hops. Unless it's extremely pungent sort of hoppy smell, I do tend to forget about them. But yeah, you are getting the hops in there. For me, a really nice little drink actually. If I saw it on the shelf, would I pick it up? Yeah, I'd quite happily pick this up. But for me, I'd just call it an IPA. So there you go. I got that in a pack, but maybe if you see it in the supermarket on its own, it's well worth picking up. So yeah, I enjoy it. So recommend it. 5.1%. Let's just go in there before we go. Yeah, I mean, you could call it 5.1%. The bitterness actually doesn't really sort of hit you to make you go, God, that's even tasting stronger. It's probably drinking nicely just around that 5% mark for me. With that lovely sweet sort of bready finish to it, it's really enjoyable. So have you enjoyed this one, Beaker? Yeah? No answer. Anyway, highly recommended. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed this. I'm not going to waffle on. I'm just going to say good night, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more beer reviews. Thanks for watching. Cheers.